Cool.
Alright, now here I am putting on my gloves. This is a safety measure that I'm sure everybody was familiar with. You want to put your gloves on, keep chemicals off of you. And dye, stuff like that. So, hopefully I've got these gloves on the correct way. Because a while ago, I was handling dye with them, and the dye is on one side or the other. Now, if it's on the inside, I don't really give a damn, because I've been mixing dye all day, and my hands are, as you can tell, oh yeah, hey, hit the go right button, and it'll make it lighter colored.
Yeah, it's all the way
my
lit
hands are like pink and green and yellow and all kind of crap. Just to make sure, always use plenty of water. Water's one thing that you need to use plenty of. Now, right here we go. This is going to have a cross in it, if the gods will allow. Right here. No, actually I didn't. God. Anyway, alright, here we go. Now, to get a cross out of this, you have to keep in mind that this is the middle and the front of the shirt. And it's going to have a cross on both sides if I do this, like this. So, I want the cross piece of the cross to come right about here. Now, most people would probably draw this on there, but I'm not going to. I got it fixed in my head, pretty much where all the things are, top, cross piece, and the bottom. So, I'll lay that over like that. And I'm going to pull this back like this. This is the exact top, and then I want to pull this up under here. All the way over to here, along with the other one I just did. And make sure to keep this off to the side because you don't want to color that really. And then the bottom of the cross, like I said, that line right there. Now, I can do some other crap with this. Actually, that would look pretty cool. But first I'm going to do the cross. I'm going to take it, just pinch it and fan fold it all the way down here, or accordion fold, or however the hell you like to say it. Making sure that you see all pieces of it, because those pieces will end up being the cross. The bottom part is going to look cooler than the top. Just for the simple fact that there is only two pieces of cloth built into that part, while there is several in the top. I don't know. I think in one place there's 6 pieces of cloth involved in this little deal here. There. I can do whatever the hell I want with the rest of it. And what I want is this. Alright. This is up under there. Very front of the shirt. I'm going to do something kind of different with this just because I can. Alright. Fan fold this all the way back like this. You see? Keeping in my mind that the cross is going to appear right here. I can kind of see in my head that this might look cool. And at the same time, I can also see in my head that it might look retarded. Only way to find out is just to do it and see what happens. The way I see it. So, I just gotta keep in mind, there's my cross. I don't want to fuck that up. Excuse the language if you're watching me on YouTube or something, because that's what we're going to put this on. But sometimes you get carried away and you start cussing, hooting and hollering, making all kind of crazy ass noise. Now, over here we got the sleeves, and if I was like really trying to do something different, I probably might fold these son of a bitches like this. And yes, unlike some other people on YouTube, I will show you what this looks like when it's done. And I'm not naming no names, I don't know who you are. But I've seen that on there, and it kind of like, damn, I want to see that shirt, you know? What the fuck? Anyway, you'll see this one. Or I won't post the first video of it. So plenty of rubber bands on there. It's not like there's any shortage of these. Probably made out of petroleum. Or chemicals of some sort. That means we ain't gonna run out of them no time soon. Alright. I'm just guessing, man. I'm just guessing at this point. My cross is gonna be here. This is kind of like this part of the shirt. This is this part of the shirt. This is this part of the shirt. So I got it set up to come up like this with lines. And when it gets to right here, it kind of breaks down. I ain't done that yet. That's this part. But this part's going to be like that. So, I'm just going to let God deal with it since it's a cross. I'm just going to put rubber bands on it randomly, just any old where. Alright? I don't know what I'm doing now at this point. I've given up because I've decided that God needs to make this. God. And He will. You watch and see. This will be cool. Oh, shit. Sometimes that happens. Flaw in the manufacture of the rubber band. Okay. Somehow there's hair on this. Here we go. As far as the colors, man, mink brown is cool. I want the cross not to be mink brown. I want the cross to be black with mink brown around it. No, I don't want it to be yellow. That's one of the spur of the moment decisions a motherfucker like me can make when he's doing a shirt. Alright. Now, just because I got mink brown and yellow in there, I'm going to squirt a lot of turquoise on here. Because they all go together so cool. And down here I'm going to put turquoise. And I'm going to finish the end of it with turquoise. And I'm going to stripe this with turquoise. And I don't want any yellow because that's the color of the cross. I want it to stand out. And I really don't want no mink brown. Although mink brown is cool. And I'm going to put some way down here. That's way down there, and it'll be alright. And I'm going to put some way over here because that's right at the end of the sleeve there, and that'll be okay. But I'm not going to put none anywhere else. I'm going to put charcoal gray. Why? No particular reason. Just because I've never done it before. And I basically want to find out what it looks like, man. I have no idea if it'll look good or not. It might look like just total crap. In fact, it's not looking too good right now. But we will see. I'm going to put some red in here. I don't want to deviate from the color scheme that I got going on, though. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to deviate from the color scheme I got going on here. And put a little green in here. And you know, I think that'll look good. A little highlight of green right there. Now the only part I got to really deal with right now is flipping it over and applying the colors in the correct combinations on this side of the shirt. So what I want to do is, that somehow got turning green. Well, I want green there. I don't know how that got green. Try to wash that green out of there and we'll see what happens. With liberal amounts of yellow. I want to put some mink brown in there. That's the highlight of the whole thing. And this is green. But I don't want to put green there. I want to put turquoise there. And the reason for that may become apparent whenever I undo this shirt. And again, it may not. Well, I got turquoise. I'm going to put some here. And I'm going to put some across from the mint brown. And right there, I'm going to put some here. And I'm going to put the charcoal gray on here. Right like this. And this. And that, just for the hell of it. This. And I'm going to squirt the hell out of it with turquoise. I like to do that and then let it drip for a long, long time. So it will saturate and there will be no white left on the shirt at all. The shirt will be unknown. You cannot tell that this shirt has ever been made from virgin cotton. It could have been made straight from fibers created by God that were happened to be this color. You just never know. I'm going to put a little of that on there just for the hell of it. And there it is, folks. Tomorrow night, about this time, I'll be back to record what this looks like. This one, I'm predicting, will look kind of strange. But it'll have a big ass yellow cross on it. This one's going to look cool. Oh yeah, this one might surprise me, I don't know. After I put that charcoal gray on there, I thought, damn, that looks like, you know. And it happens like that sometimes, folks. What can you say? But for every beautiful shirt and for every ugly shirt, there's always somebody out there that needs that shirt. That's my slogan. I'll see y'all next time.